Welcome to episode 123 of Regen Rovers, where today we're taking on the mighty Chelsea. This is huge. It really is. We're at home. Well, we're not really. We're playing in QPR Stadium, of course. But we're coming up against one of the strongest teams in Europe. Things have improved for us, though, since the last episode. The first episode of our Premier League campaign, we lost against Derby, and I thought it was going to be all doom and gloom, and we were really going to struggle. But somehow, we mustered a 3-3 draw against Sunderland. Really, really good result. We even could have won it, because, unfortunately, Giuseppe Pigliacelli missed a penalty. Not a great start to his Regen Rovers career. Had a good pre-season, of course, but the first two competitive games for him have been disappointing. We did take the lead through Nigel in the 16th minute. Our first ever Premier League goal from this guy. Crossing it in, JCG had the shot and then he put it in on the rebound. They did get back into it, making it 1-1 before Pigliacelli missed the penalty, but we did make it 2-1 anyway. Pigliacelli picking up the ball on the edge of the area here. Nigel, what a strike. Brilliant, brilliant goal from Nigel. Second goal of the game for him. But they did turn it around. They actually managed to make it 3-2 before JCG saved us and managed to get us a point. Pigliacelli once again on the edge of the area, causing problems. Nigel to the back post. JCG found the back of the net. Now Pigliacelli, he was involved in those two goals, but that penalty miss did mean he got a 6.1 rating despite getting an assist. But look at this. This was a confidence booster. A 6-1 win away from home against Exeter City in the EFL Cup second round. Really, really getting revenge. And Pigliacelli scored 4 goals in this game. Strangely enough, they actually took the lead. But a second string Regen Rovers team on the whole turned it around in style. We played Koch in goal. We played Stephen Dean, Rhodes, Edwards and Yahya. Last year's back four. Maybe that's the key. Pascal Hare in the middle. Schultz did play. Pasquale, Hans-Hein, Lorenzini and Pigliacelli up front. But wow, what a game this was for us. I suppose we were boosted by that Sunderland draw. They're actually doing really well so far this season, strangely enough. But that was the first goal of the game. Lorenzini setting up Pigliacelli. This was to make it 2-1 then. Schultz with the initial very good tackle, to be expected from him really. Lorenzini charged forward, put it into Pascal Hare, out wide to Pasquale. Really good assist from him. Hans-Hein with the tap-in at the back post. Nice play from us in the midfield. Good tackle, but Pigliacelli was lethal there, firing the ball home. And we soon made it 4-1. Our passing was brilliant in this game at times. We did actually have less possession, but our build-up play for the goals were great. We recycled possession well there. Schultz did lose the ball, but once again we recycled possession. That's what we're all about. They lumped it long and they actually managed to win the header, but Edwards just stepped in. That's what we're used to from him. Maybe I should be playing Rhodes and Edwards, our back two from last season. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to evaluate, I guess, over the next few games. It was a long build-up for this goal. I don't know what's going on here. I want our goal. Here we are on the break then. Pascal Hare smashing it up to Pigliacelli, who did really well. Put it into Lorenzini. Excellent, excellent strike. Great build-up play again. Pigliacelli headed it into Lorenzini, who lost the ball. But in came Jonathan Edwards, who stuck it over the top for Pigliacelli. And he tidily finished. And we scored a late goal to make it 6-1. Pigliacelli's fourth of the game. Proving to me why he is going to be a star man this year. I have every faith in him. He had a couple of disappointing games, but he's turned it around here. What a goal this was. Excellent stuff from him to finish off the game. And a really unexpected win against West Ham United at the London Stadium. I wasn't expecting this at all. 3-0 as well. It was a pretty equal game, as you can see here. They had slightly more possession, couple more shots, but we had more clear-cut chances. They had quite a few half chances, but man of the match performance from Pigliacelli. Now, the reason why I'm not saying Rhodes and Edwards definitely should be our back line is because Horatio and Williams had a very good game alongside Bettenstad and Vianello as well, and Kay in goal played his part. Pigliacelli opened the scoring then in the 40th minute. This made it 1-0. Lovely play from us. Bettenstad to the back post, headed away. JCG, Pigliacelli just had to tap it home. And late on in the game, as West Ham were pushing forwards, desperate for an equaliser, we managed to kill the game off. Spencer Drury, good cross in. Pigliacelli, simple tap in again. That was all about Spencer Drury's cross. And JCG added a third. he's been good as well at the start of this season. It's quite remarkable. I was really thinking, oh dear, this is going to be horrific. We've lost 2-0 against Derby. How are we going to turn this around? But we have in style a really good goal-heavy game against Sunderland, excellent confidence-boosting win against Exeter, and an unbelievable win away from home against West Ham United. Puts us in good stead against Chelsea because there's not much pressure on us. We're expected to lose this. We will lose this, let's be honest. We're in mid-table though after 3 games, so there's a bit of a confidence. Now, if you want to watch my first England game, click on the link in the description below. My first ever England game was against Germany. Huge clash in the European International League thing. And by the way, I did call up Jack Young, Spencer Drury and Lee Sivzelis, who hasn't found a club, still refusing to sign for me. So there will be some Regen Rovers players taking part in the England team, despite obviously they're not good enough really quality-wise. But it's just a bit of fun. So check that video out. I might do that from time to time, put an extra secret, it's not really secret because I've told you about it, but you know, a video via the description below, an unlisted video for you guys that want to watch it. So, Chelsea then. Johnston, our Scottish international, isn't in the best shape after the international break. He has played a couple more games for Scotland and actually managed to score a goal, but he's only 86% fit. I still think we should go with him. This team thrashed West Ham. I see no reason why I should change this. Just going to praise the conduct of Vianello because his morale's only okay for some reason, for some strange reason. On the bench, we've got Koch, Dean, Yahya, Garba, Pascual, Hans Hain and Spencer Drury. Jack Young does miss out today. He will eventually... Has he played a game yet? I can't remember if I've played him. I have to play him in the league at some point, don't I? Maybe I'll put him on the bench instead of... Instead of who? Yahya. Yeah, let's go with that. Well, this is exciting, isn't it? Our first really big Premier League game against one of the traditional top 4, top 6 teams. Their key man is Roberto Rubinec. We already looked at him at the start of the season. He's got 29 goals in 47 games for Argentina at the age of 26. They signed him this year for £36 million from Bayern Munich. He looks ridiculously good. I have no idea how we're going to stop him. He's already got 1 goal in the Premier League and 3 assists. Maybe I should be going counter. This worked against Sunderland and West Ham. We caught them unawares, which is why I'm kind of tempted to just go attacking against Chelsea as well. But there's the risk that we could get absolutely mutilated here live on camera. And that will not look pretty, will it? I think I'll drop the defensive line slightly deeper because we do tend to get hit over the top of our defence a little bit too much for my liking. As always, please hit that like button, it'd be much appreciated. There was quite a few dislikes on the last video simply because I became manager of England. I was expecting that, but never mind. It's really not the end of the world, is it? I know some of you don't want me to be in charge of England, but maybe you'll start to enjoy it over time, who knows? And perhaps it won't last very long anyway. What? A penalty? From what? Vianello, what were you doing? There was no danger there. Maybe Stephen Dean is the man to play it right back. Vianello, what were you doing? Come on, Kay. Reflexes of 18. You can save this. You've got this, my friend. Come on, keep it up. Rubinec steps up and he scores. Kay went the right way, but he didn't get to it, and we're 1-0 down. We've held them out for 23 minutes. Half time. It's only 1-0. We're still in this game. It's a penalty that ruined it for us. Vianello's... I'm subbing him off. On comes Stephen Dean at right back. Johnston is absolutely knackered. We're going to bring on Mohamed Garba. We're going to hit early crosses into the box. Yeah, we'll try that. Come on, Pigliacelli. Feed the pig and he will score. That's what we need to do. Get the ball into the box for him. Here's Garba. Is this an opportunity early on? Lorenzini can't win that. I'm assuming this highlight will just fizzle out. Or maybe not. Here's Rubinec looking for a second. Good save, Kay. Does well that time. Still can't get over these Regen Rovers banners. Excellent. They're like they're being made on paint. As Garba clears that away. But it's still danger. Uh-oh, good block. Lorenzini. Oh no, Nigel in fact. Well done, Nigel. We're still in this. Maybe we should go counter here. And just hit them on the break. They're obviously pushing forwards for a second goal. If 20 minutes to go, we're still in this, then we can go attacking and really go for it. It's a corner. Chelsea cross it in. That's 2-0. It's all over now. Rubinec scores again. It was likely to be this, wasn't it? I wanted to show a really big game, though, rather than maybe taking on slightly smaller team in the Premier League, and with the likelihood that we would actually be able to score, and you would see me score. We're taking on Crystal Palace as well today, though, so hopefully we can score against them. It's another corner. Chelsea just... Oh, another goal. They're deadly from these corners, aren't they? I was actually pretty good at defending corners last year. Suddenly we come up against Chelsea and it's all been ruined. Well, there's no harm in bringing Jack Young on today as their Premier League debut for Mr. Jack Young. He's coming on for Lorenzini. Can he get a goal? It really would be incredible if he could. It's another... What is going on? Why are they getting... Another... Jack Young, he's given away a penalty. His first action in the Premier League is to give a penalty away. Rubinic can get his hat-trick. We've been played off the park, mainly from corners. Oh, Kay, what a save! What a save! Well done, Kay. I'd love to get a goal against Chelsea. Come on, guys. Pigliacelli. Can't win that, but here's JCG. It's over the top for Pigliacelli. Oh, he hit it on the volley. Oh, it was apparently a clear-cut chance. It certainly wasn't easy. Need brilliant technique to hit that from there and score. Schultz does well. He's played it into Pigliacelli. What can he do? It's into Jack Young. Jack Young. Lovely ball to Stephen Dean. Stephen Dean crosses it in. Nigel at the back post. We have scored against Chelsea. Ah, brilliant. Well done, Nigel. He's been great, actually, hasn't he? Good cross from Stephen Dean. We expect that from him. And it's a lovely finish. To make it 3-1, it makes the scoreline look slightly better. Will they get a fourth, though, in the end? They've had 20 shots, 4 clear-cut chances. We've had 2 clear-cut chances. We have been in this at times. But here, Chelsea trying to just make it look like a thrashing. And it's... Oh, what a save by Kay. He's done really well there. But they're still coming forwards. Bertenstad does well. Bettenstad, or however it's pronounced. 30 seconds to go. It could have been a lot worse today, couldn't it? We've had someone score. We've had a penalty save. They scored 2 corners. So, you know, set plays. That's what our weakness was today. We gave away a stupid penalty and then 2 corner goals. We can improve on that. They obviously did dominate the game overall, but it really wasn't that bad. Kay had a fabulous game as well. 7.9 from him, despite conceding 3 goals. We can go to Crystal Palace in the next game with our heads held high. I think we have to play Stephen Dean as our main right back. Vianello he's let me down there, and Stephen Dean has the experience, doesn't he? I've just realised Stephen Dean only has 8 on crossing, but he does seem to put in some good crosses for us. Well done, everyone. Thanks for turning up. This is a record Regen Rovers attendance. 27,780 people turned up for the Chelsea game. We do have over 11,000 season ticket holders this year. Now remember, we are playing at QPR Stadium, so that record will stand for a long time, I think. We might equal that as well this season, but I think that's the overall attendance for the stadium. But when we move back to the Regen Rovers Stadium, we're going to have, you know, crowds of about 12,000, I suppose, every week. But it's good to know there's a lot of Regen Rovers fans out there. There's obviously the draw. I suppose there would have been a lot of Londoners, London neutrals going to that game, but we certainly can draw big crowds. So one day when we do increase the stadium even more, then hopefully we can get big crowds. I forgot to mention, we didn't sign any more players, I'm afraid. I did try, honestly, I did try. It doesn't show, unfortunately, but we put in a couple of £10 million bids for 2 high-quality strikers. In fact, I might be able to find them. Yeah, Didier Kone from Southampton. They accepted 10 million plus 5 million over 48 months, so it would have been just about okay for our transfer budget. But he didn't want to speak to me. I also put £10 million in for this Swede, Marcus Hedin, but he didn't want to come to me either. Just refused point blank to discuss any contract terms. So, unfortunately, it seems to be that the top quality players that I can afford with the transfer fees just don't want to come to little old Regen Rovers yet. Maybe next year, if we survive, then I might be able to draw a few more players. But the best player I could sign was Pigliacelli. Unfortunately, that's just the best player I could get or convince to come to Regen Rovers. Stephen Dean, you've just got injured. I was just about to... You're going to be my main man at right back. You've just got injured. Lifting weights. Kay was named in Team of the Week. Shows how good he was, I suppose. Lawrence Rhodes has now got injured. Not great. Under-23s have just lost. I haven't really shown the under-23s for a while, have I? But we've still got Nick Austin as our option in goal, and Koch. Koch and Austin are the two under-23 goalkeepers. Francis Arthur Owusu is still here. 8 goals for him already. Dropped Memeti to the under-23s this year. See if he can improve. And we've got Luca Colonna, the San Marino striker. Everyone else is out on loan. So the under-18s, they're terrible, but they are getting involved in the under-23s this year. So the under-20 is quite weak, I suppose, this year. But I do play some of these guys for the under-23s when they're not fit. Oh, Pascal Hare's got injured for 3 to 6 weeks. What is going on with the weights? Seriously, guys. Got it on defensive general training now. We're going with match tactics as the match preparation. Just average there. When we've got a quiet week, I tend to put it on high just to keep the fitness levels up. Crystal Palace away from home then. They're 9th in the table. They've managed to pick up 6 points so far. 2 wins, 2 losses. As opposed to our 1 win, 1 draw and 2 losses. Currently 1 point above the relegation zone, but we can't really read too much into that at this stage because it's very early on in the season. Stephen Dean's back, but I don't think he's going to be fit enough to play. Now, we have played Crystal Palace once before in this save, and we did lose it. I can't even remember when that was. Was it a cup game? I presume so. Stephen Dean, yeah, he's not fit enough, so we'll put Yahya on the bench. I think we'll stick with the same team, other than... Well, we're starting with the same team that started the last game. We need Vianello to improve. Let's just praise a few players' conducts to increase the morale. I've been impressed with Nigel so far. 3 goals already this season. 1 assist. It's not bad going, is it? Come on, you younglings. We can do this. We can beat Crystal Palace. We can get something away from home against. We beat West Ham 3-0 away from home. I have every faith in this team. They're 2 strikers. Soares, a Portuguese player on loan from Man United. Doesn't look that much better than my players. In fact, I'd say I'd rather Pigliuccelli than him. Emmanuel Baudry, on the other hand, very good. 17 finishing. He's someone to watch out for, that's for sure. I'm putting my trust in the tactic. We're going attacking. I believe it has what it takes. We beat West Ham 3-0 away from home using this. We managed to score against Chelsea. They only scored because of a penalty and 2 corners. We've significantly improved since that first disappointing game against Derby County. I know we can do this. I believe we can do this. I'm sure there's lots of Younglings fans in the stadium today cheering on the guys. We're not that far from Crystal Palace. It's a team that I thought it would ground share with, but we're ground sharing with QPR instead. Here's JCG back to Johnston, into Pigliuccelli. Will this be an early goal? Pigliuccelli hits over the bar. Good to see him having an early strike though. Not much going on in this game. They've not had a single shot, but here's a free kick for Palace now. Can we win the ball back and break? Here they come. Looking dangerous. Oh, good save, Kay. Well done. Really good save from a clear-cut chance. It's another corner. This is where we were weak in the last game. Can we clear this away? Chavez, good header away by Johnston, and Vianello heads it out of touch. Corner. Johnston crosses it in. I thought we'd got a head on that there, but the keeper easily managed to catch that. Bit disappointing. And he's battered it clear. Here's Horatio up the pitch. Unfortunately, they have possession now. Can we get a tackle in here? That was way too easy. What is going on? 1-0. Soares with the goal. It's because I said I didn't think he looked that dangerous. And he's gone and punished us. We've not been completely out of this game though, have we? There's some hope of a recovery. As Horatio picks up a yellow card just before the half-time whistle. We've been unlucky so far. Maybe if we put some early crosses into the box, then we'll pose a bit more of a threat. And we'll get stuck in. Let's try that. Come on, guys. Let's turn this around. JCG's not having a good game. I'm going to bring on Pascual. If something's not working, let's change it. Pascual can put in a good cross for us. I'm sure he can. Schultz gets stuck in straight away at the start of this second half. Yellow card. Here's Horatio. What was that? Oh, what a save, Kay. Well done. But what was Horatio doing? That was awful. But he's cleared that. And it's another highlight straight away. Here's Schultz losing the ball, but he's managed to find Lorenzini. Here's Pigliuccelli. What's he going to do? Oh, it's in the back of the net. Pigliuccelli inadvertently scores. That was meant to be a cross, but the keeper just couldn't keep out a mishit shot. Well, it was a cross, but ended up being mishit, and it went in the back of the net, the near post. Completely bamboozled the goalkeeper. Here's Horatio. What was that? Was terrible. What was the point in that pass? Seriously, here's Soares again. Why were we not closing down there as well? That was awful from us. Okay, I'm going. Where's opposition instructions? I'm closing him down, and that we just stood off him there. That was disgraceful from us. I'm going to turn get stuck in off because that's not really working. Schultz picked up a yellow card instantly after that. I don't think there's any need to make any substitutes at the moment. Still quite near the start of this half. We've turned it around. If we can hold on for a draw, this would be a massive point. Every point away from home is very valuable. Nigel Bettenstad up the pitch. Pigliacelli's through. He's through. He's through. He can't score. He ran out of gas at the end, didn't he? And he just knocked it into the keeper's arms quite simply. That was an opportunity. Crystal Palace corner. What is going on? Our defensive corners were brilliant previously, and suddenly they've stopped working. I don't know what's happening. Let's look at this. It's crossed in. What is this guy doing? Who is this? Bettenstad, what are you doing? And it looks like we're going to lose this game after all. I'm going to bring on Spencer Drury. And I think we'll take off Nigel today for Hans Hayne. Oh well. 2 losses. Just go for it in the last few minutes. Another corner. What is wrong with... Why? How have we suddenly stopped defending corners? I've not changed anything. And it's suddenly just stopped working. We were really good at defending corners previously and actually turning it into attack. And now it's just gone disastrously wrong. I'm very confused. Just Schultz was dangerously close to picking up a red card there. This is going to be a third. Surely. Oh, it's off the post. We somehow survived. Let's go overload for the last few minutes. Can we get an equaliser? They've clearly had the better opportunities in this game. That time we do manage to clear the corner. Was that a throw-in? A corner? I think it was a corner. Maybe something has changed. Maybe I've accidentally changed a play around. I don't know. I'll have to investigate. Does Crystal Palace line up a free kick now? And, oh, well done, Kay. Don't think we're going to get back into this, are we? Never mind. Another loss. Wasn't to be, was it? Well, this season was going to be tough. And it's just got tougher, hasn't it? Because after 5 games, we picked up 4 points. We're above the relegation zone on goal difference. I think we'll do a third live com today. I wasn't planning it, but let's go and take on Bournemouth in the EFL Cup, a championship team we should be beating. Hopefully we'll inspire some confidence and just make this episode a little bit better, because 2 losses, it's just a little bit, not depressing, but deflating, I think is the correct word. Especially after such an incredible couple games. To then just go and lose, especially to corners as well. It's very frustrating. Here we go then. 3rd round of the EFL Cup against Bournemouth. Now, hopefully, we can produce similar performance against Bournemouth as we did against Exeter City. I'm going to make some changes though. I'm going to play a slightly weaker team for this game. Stephen Dean's going to come into the back line, as will Lawrence Rhodes and Jonathan Edwards. We'll play. In fact, the whole back line's changing. That's what I'm going to go with. Garber's going to come in. Schultz will stay. JCG will come out for Pascual. Spencer Drew will come in for Lorenzini. And Hans Hayne will come in for Nigel. Going to keep Pigliacelli up front. Just want to keep him scoring, basically. I'm going to put Jack Young onto the bench. In fact, Jack Young's already on the bench. I'm going to put Arthur Owusu on the bench instead of Lorenzini. And Patrick Dibber on the bench instead of Johnston. Going to put my trust in the team that was good enough for the Championship, so we should theoretically be able to beat Bournemouth, the Championship team, especially as we're playing, well, I keep saying we're playing at home, but we're not playing at home because we're playing every game away from home for the first few months of this season, aren't we? Here we go then. Pigliacelli is our key man. 7 goals in 6 games for him, for the Italian. Probably favourite to win Player of the Season, I would say. There's just this connection you get with certain players as well. I just, especially with players you like the name of. Pigliacelli, Lorenzini. There's just something about those two. Spencer Drew was top goal scorer last year. He's got 1 goal this year. No, he's not scored actually. He's got 1 assist this year. So we want him to get scoring. Pigliacelli wants to continue his fine form. We're going to attack, of course, because this tactic was good. I mean, this tactic still works. It's just we're coming up against much stronger opposition now. It's less effective. It worked brilliantly against Sunderland and getting a draw, and brilliantly against West Ham and getting a sensational win. But it just wasn't quite enough against Crystal Palace. Chelsea were a little bit unfortunate as well. But against Exeter, who are now a League One team, we completely mutilated them. We mutilated lots of teams in pre-season as well. We know it's good enough against certain opposition. Can we get an early goal here? Pascual crosses it straight into the keeper's arms. We have to be winning this, especially for our confidence. But there's no excuses today. Pascual knocks a free kick in. It's headed away. Here's Pigliacelli. What's he going to do? Pigliacelli out wide, crosses it in. Back post. Pascual scores his first goal of the season. Great assist from Pigliacelli as well. And we're 1-0 up after 3 minutes. Look at this. Lovely play. Just drove into the box. Crossed it in. Deadly cross as well. Goalkeeper didn't know what to do with that. 13 minutes in. Can we get a second goal? Here's Mohamed Garba into Stephen Dean. Drury does really well, but... Oh, here's Pigliacelli. He can't get on the end of that. Lawrence Rhodes easily mops that up. And Pascual now on the ball. Mohamed Garba. 3 to Pascual. Back to Garba. Lovely play this. 3 to Pigliacelli. He's hit it. Good save by the keeper. Didn't get enough power behind it. It was quite a simple save in the end, actually. Here, Schultz can't win that. Here's Yahya, though. And now Garba's on the ball. It's out wide to Hans Hain, the German pirate, coming in field. Puts it into Pigliacelli. Spencer Drury, is he onside? It's an awful miss, though, from him. Should have been a goal. Spencer Drury, what are you doing? We have dominated, but it's a corner to Bournemouth. And... what is going on with the corners? I've tweaked them as well. I moved a couple players around. We've conceded another goal from a corner. I'm going to have a serious think about this. Maybe this just isn't going to work now. At the near post, that was really down to, I think, Yahya. No, Stephen Dean, sorry. Missing the ball. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Corners are now our weakness. I need to investigate this. Has there been some sort of patch that has basically destroyed my defensive corner tactic? Possibly. It's not going to plan. And it's 1-1 at half time. It's not good enough. Lawrence Rhodes is knackered. I'm going to bring on Bettenstad. He will play at the back alongside Edwards. Schultz is pretty tired as well. I'll just have to keep doing what we're doing because we are playing quite well going forwards, I suppose. We've had the chances to be more than 1 goal up. Here's Schultz out wide to Hans Hain, who's fouled. Mark Clattenburg's manager is a referee in this game. Must be pretty old by now. We should consider focusing on defending set pieces. But yeah, that's what I need to do. Match preparation, defend set pieces. Maybe that will make it work again. I suppose I haven't done that for a long time. Here's a corner. Pascual, can we score ourselves from a set piece? No. Schultz with the header. Wasn't powerful enough and the keeper easily claimed that. And here come Bournemouth. Looking for a second goal to pull off a shock. Oh, good save. He caught it as well. Well done, Koch. Going to bring Drury off. It's not been his day. Arthur Owusu's coming on for his first appearance of the season. Yeah, we'll just make one change for now. Might go to extra time this. This is not good. I wanted to be winning this easily just to build the confidence. And instead, if it goes to extra time, we're going to be knackering some of my players out. Pump the ball into the box, roam from positions. Come on, guys, please. It's a bit embarrassing as well. It's not happening. It's going to extra time. 30 seconds to go. We had the chances in the first half to kill this game off, but we didn't take them. And a corner is on our undoing again. Come on, guys, please. I think I'm going to have to bring Schultz off. He's knackered. Got 9 on penalty taking, which isn't the best, but it's actually better than Garba. Maybe I should bring Garba off. Patrick Dibber to come on. He's only got 5 on penalty taking though. Is anyone good at penalty taking in this team? JCG's 7. Nigel has got 8. Jack Young is terrible at penalties. He's got 4. Maybe I'll just leave it as it is. What's Hans Hain got? He's got 5. I'm going to bring Nigel on for Hans Hain, even though he's not tired though, that's the thing. I'm going to bring JCG on, actually, for Pascual. Hit early crosses into the box. I don't want penalties, I hate penalties. I can't be losing a 3rd game in a row. It's not happening. I think we'll go overload. I'd rather go out in a blaze of fire rather than go to penalties. Attack, everyone, attack! Probably serves him right for putting out a slightly weaker team, doesn't it? Edwards out wide to Dean. Can we get a goal? Here's Garber into JCG. Arthur Owusu back to Garber into Schultz, who's going to be really dead for the next Premier League game. Bettenstad into Garber. Lovely ball over the top. Pigliacelli. He scores! Thank you. And we will just calm everything down now. Go counter as Bournemouth push forwards. We might be able to get some more goals. It's a very empty stadium for this EFL Cup game, isn't it? Lovely ball over the top from Garber. Just pumped it. And Pigliacelli. What a goal. What a volley that is. That is brilliant. He scores again. But Bournemouth are coming forwards. Come on, win it back and counter-attack, guys. Kill this game off. Here they come. Maybe I shouldn't have gone counter. I never learn, do I? I never learn. Ah! Come on, guys. Why are you making this so difficult? Why? Why are you making it so difficult? Gonna have a breakdown in a minute. Back we go to attacking. That was just too simple, wasn't it? Terrible defending as well. Well, this is why I'm not playing these guys at the back. What is going on there? They're just standing still. It's going to penalties. I said it would go to penalties. Maybe there's one more opportunity. Edwards into Schultz, who loses the ball, but he's won it back. Garber, Pigliacelli. Oh, he had to score. It's a brilliant save. What? He saved it. I swear the goalkeeper saved that. That is really weird. It really looked like the goalkeeper saved it. Maybe if I slow it down into real time, it wouldn't. But it's gone to penalties. Oh dear, this is a disaster, isn't it? I hate penalties. Why has it had to go to penalties? The game can decide for me after that point. We're terrible at penalties as well. Come on, Koch. He could. Oh, he's bloody caught a penalty. Pigliacelli, don't let me down. He scores. 1-0. We've had 20 shots in this game. We deserved to win this. We were the much better team. Garcia, up he steps. Koch, he's caught a second penalty in a row. He's the new Lee Zelis as Arthur Owusu blast at home. Koch has literally caught 2 penalties. It's not even possible. Must have super glue in his gloves. He saved another one. What? This man is superhuman. Schultz, up he steps. He scores and he wins it for us. Koch is the real winner though. He saved 3 penalties in a row, 2 of which he managed to catch. Incredible stuff. Oh, that was difficult. Why did we have to make it so difficult for ourselves? Pigliacelli is top goal scorer in the competition with 5 goals. He's on fire. He's now got 8 goals this season. Wonderful stuff. So that's the end of today's video. We struggled past Bournemouth in the end after 2 defeats in the Premier League. We've got West Brom next. We need to be getting something against them at home. QPR is going to be tough. They've got some very good players. Liverpool and Man United. Don't know what that noise was, sorry. And then we've got the EFL Cup 4th round. Not sure when the next video will be. I won't leave it too long. Like I said, there will be quite a few videos in this first Premier League season just to document it. Document our challenge. This real challenge against trying to survive, basically. Please hit that like button. It'd be much appreciated. I will see you in episode 124 of Regen Rovers. And if you want to watch the England game against Germany, click on the link in the description below. I'll see you soon.